First question's from Luke Johnson.
Hey, Cam, just what are your overall thoughts on tonight? Just with y'all giving up 34 to the Raiders tonight.
Wasn't good enough. I mean, we had momentum going our way early in the game, and ended up losing the way we did. This is something that we're going to turn on the film, and we have to grow rapidly. At this point, everybody's got their hand in it. I don't know how many penalties we ended up with, but that's something we can't do. Those are self-inflicted injuries that led to scores. That's points on the board that we can't have.
Next question's from Amy Just.
Yeah, the difference between the first quarter and the rest of the game, other than penalties, is there something else that y'all can point to before watching film, of course?
I mean, that's a glaring issue right there. When you have over 100 yards, that's something that we have to immediately learn from. We're going to take this and get to the film as best we can and be back ready for Sunday.
Next question's from Catherine Terrell.
Cam, can you tell me kind of what you do immediately after a loss like this? Like, do you go straight to the film, and can you even make an assessment of how you played when you're still in those hours right after, or you're still feeling frustrated about what happened?
Yeah, we're on a shorter week. We have a game Sunday. We don't have the 24-hour rule in effect. This is something we got to get better from today. I don't know whether that leads to meetings early in the morning before we get out of here, but whatever it is, we got to be on the same accord come Sunday.
So basically, like right after this, are you going to grab the tablet and? Yeah,
we don't have the luxury. We don't have the luxury for a 24-hour rule. At this point, we got to digest it. We got to eat this and grow as a team. We got to grow as a defense. There's things that we hadn't even shown on tape. So we've got to correct these mistakes. Again, everybody had their hand in it. You talk about missed tackles, penalties. I had 2 penalties myself. One offsides on the right side, and then a horse collar. But I want clarity on that just as well, because I feel at the end of the day, when you see those penalties, there's no excuse to be made. We've got to bounce back now.
Next question's from Fletcher Mackel.
Hey, Cam, you referenced the penalties. That's what I was going to ask about. How do you fix that? Is it film study? Is it practice? Is it discipline? How do you clean things like that up and do it quickly?
In a cleanup, it's all 3 of those. I mean, it's film study, it's discipline, it's relying on your technique work. You don't rally the way that we do, run to the ball the way that we do. We don't, as our defense, we hadn't shown that. So this is something we have to address now and again, grow from today.
Next one's from Jeff Duncan.
Hey, Cam, you all were getting really good pressure early on Carr. Did they adjust? Did they do anything in particular to kind of flip that around? Because it seemed like the ball started coming out really quick and they were getting the ball to Waller a lot.
I'd like to say the answer to the immense pressure we got, early in the first quarter was get the ball out faster. I think they did that. They covered it up with a lot of play actions. At one point, they left a full protection slide. These are something that we have to overcome. Again, when we turn on the film, there's going to be glaring things that'll jump out at us, and we have to get better from. And we also have to focus in and hone in on not only on our discipline but our technique work. That'll go hand in hand.
Next question's from Doug Mouton.
Yeah, hey, Cam, you guys have had these kind of losses early in the year, the last few years, the one in Los Angeles last year. Do you feel like you guys are pretty good at learning from these things early in the season? Certainly the track record seems to lead you to believe that you are.
Last year was last year. 2 years ago was 2 years ago. This year, we're a team that is in our mindset continue to grow, and that's what we have to do this game. We got to take this, and honestly, we have to break down and see how we can get better today. And if I don't go to sleep tonight, I don't go to sleep tonight. But we have a game Sunday. We have to get ready for this. We meet tomorrow. I don't care what it takes. We have to figure out how to get better from this. There was things that, again, we hadn't showed on film before. So this is something that we have to address now. When it comes to penalties, offense and defensive side, I can't speak for the offense. I know looking at defense, there was a couple times where we had them pinned right where we want them. And, we don't do the right things to get off the field. as Sean has said, there's certain aspects of this game that, you can't have happen in the game. And we wounded ourselves.
Last questions from Luke Johnson.
Cam, just specifically on those, I think they had like 4 touchdown drives at 10 or more plays. Just when you're on the field so much, does that kind of increase the level of difficulty of the challenge? Just playing so many snaps.
Up until the third quarter, they were running for like 2.7 a carry. At the end of the game, they ended up with 3.5. That's something that we take pride as a D line to stop the run. We've got to up our keep. It wasn't good enough today. I mean, at the end of the day, we took an L, and that's something we have to learn from.
We're all set. Thanks, Cam.
Yep.
All right, that was Cam Jordan.